Up and coming, 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 up and coming. I'm that new chick, don't you wanna hate? She's up coming, and coming, up 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 and coming. They try to come for me, but I never take the beat. Joan Confession, Joan Confession, Joan Confession, Joan Confession, Joan Confession, Joan Confession. Take a few lessons on being you and staying true. Oh, that's all to it. Alright.
Joan is in the building. Love it or just hate. Either way, I'm still great. I'm great. I'm great. Hey, 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 hey. What's going on? Hello, 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 hello. Listen, guys. I've been asking you all to send me some topics that y'all want me to touch on, or want me to tackle, or something that y'all want my opinion on. And it seems like it took y'all forever. But I guess y'all have to wait till something sparks up in your mind that you want to talk about, that you may want some feedback on. So, my favorite, Bianca, hey, boo, love you, mwah. She actually, she sent me a question, and it was in reference to sexuality. Like, can you, basically, can you clock sexuality? Like, can you tell somebody's sexuality just from how they dress, how they carry themselves, how they look? Can you tell a lesbian when you see a lesbian? And if so, what is it that gives off that thought that of you being a lesbian? So that's actually a good question. I'm like, I was thinking, I'm like, damn, how do I answer that? That's a good one. Well, me personally, one thing, I try not to judge, because you can see somebody, they could be, they could be real masculine and real just macho, and I didn't realize that until, I started transitioning and started, dealing with straight men. But yes, they can be real masculine, real macho, and you would not, and child, when I say they be in here sucking dick, bending over, doing it all, I be like, then was you the bitch or am I the bitch? Or the female or am I the female? And it's just like, you would never, you can never assume that or pick up on that just from looking at them, because they seem like a regular guy, they date girls, So, I don't know, to answer that question, I would say, me personally, I won't say I judge people, because, I try not to judge people. Like, I may have thoughts in my mind, but the goal is to get to know someone. Because I remember, like, one of my weed girls, she's, like, real butchy. Like, she's like, you ever see one of them girls that's real girly, but they act manly? Like, they got, like, real masculine ways? Well, that's how she is, but she dressed girly, she be wearing tights, she be having a little weave and stuff, she be looking cute. But her whole aura is just, like, masculine, actually kind of more masculine than me. So it was a thought in my head. I'm like, well, she might be a lesbian. I thought she was a, I was assuming, but I didn't, reach I didn't come to a conclusion. It was just like a quick little brainstorm or something. I'm like, she couldn't be, but you never know. And sure enough, she had a boyfriend, they was actually engaged and da-da-da-da. So that goes to show you, you can't judge people from their looks. You can't. And as far as the people saying you look like a lesbian, I don't see how you look like a lesbian, because you look like a regular fly ass girl to me. But the only I would say to that, don't let it wait on. Don't let their little assumption. I mean, even though you're probably not offended by it or whatever, but I know what kind of sparked up that thought in your head. Well, like, damn, how do a lesbian look? Like, am I doing something that give off that lesbian aura? And no, you're not. it could just be that person. They could just, they could their ex-girlfriend. They could have an ex-girlfriend. They could have dated somebody that looked like you, that maybe had the same style as you. Maybe resembled you, had the same hairstyle. It could have been something about you that sparked up, a memory of someone that they dealt with in the past that may have been identical to you. Your whole aura and swag and everything. So, that's the only way I could say why somebody would just say that, because that's quite ignorant to me. How do you tell somebody you're like a lesbian? That's like, I don't know, that's like offended. I mean, I won't say it's an offense because, ain't nothing wrong with being a lesbian, but it's kind of rude, so everybody isn't as, open-minded to those type of labels. Me, it don't matter, but some people, a lot of men, you better not call them gay, even though they may suck more dick than a little bit. Don't call them gay. Yeah. And females, some females, some despise lesbians. So if you will call them that, they could actually get the pot stirred, get the, what the hell I say, actually stir the pot, for disaster meal. So, it was nothing wrong with you, sweetie. I would just say it was that person, maybe their upbringing or what type of people they used to being around that may, like I said, you may have something, you may have a trait that reminds them of a lesbian or somebody that they deal with or something, but don't, be like thinking like, well, damn, I look like a lesbian. Like, how do lesbians look? Because, they don't look no type of way. Like, people come in all types of shapes and sizes, and you can't just box people, and you just can't be so quick to put a label on someone. The key to everything is getting to know people before you pass judgment. Get to know me. Before you so quick to say, oh, she's stuck up. That guy tried to talk to her. She split her hair and kept walking like she was on the wrong way. But y'all know me. I'm the sweetest person. Like, I'm like probably one of the sweetest people you will ever meet with a phenomenal heart. I have a great heart. But you have to get to know me to unscramble those traits of me. Look at me, I'm always trying to use metaphors and I don't know if that came out the way I wanted it to come out, but I'm sure y'all get the big picture. So yeah, so that's, hopefully I answered your question, Bianca. I hope I kind of helped you out with that, because that's I just like, that's like I said, maybe you just remind them of a lesbian, but I don't know. But to me personally, you don't give off lesbian, you just give me this decent person, just epic individual. Like, your whole style is just epic, decent. Your swag, you're a leader. I love it. I love leaders. I'm attracted to originality. When I see somebody that's just so weak-minded and following behind people and doing, oh, she did it, it worked for her, well, let me do it. No. So yeah. That's my little answer. And I know you're like, why she got a little hood on? But this how I was the weekend when I was in here roasted. I had, it's like my little cute pajama set that I wear sometimes. But I also wear it out sometimes too. But yeah, when I just walk around the house, I just be wearing it or whatever. So, yeah, I was just in here so 12. I'm like, why the hell, I guess hot as hell right here. Why do I got this hood on? I think I had it like closed up. I was just in my own little zone. Child, then let me get too much in my zone. I'll put some more shades on. I'm a kid, y'all. I'm a kid. But, that's really all I have to say on that subject. So, like I said, I hope answered your question. Send me some more questions, let's keep this ball rolling. I love you all, and always remember, if the hate ain't stopping, then you're popping. Oh, have to give T Brooks a shout out because I did not know you watched my videos, girl. Yes. Oh my goodness, she screenshotted. I guess she was watching one of my videos at the time, and she screenshotted it, you know, and tagged me and said, "Catch it up on Joan Confession." I was like, "Oh my God, she watching it!" Like I went to school with her. Like it was. Shout out to you, T Brooks. Yeah, thank you for you know, letting it be known that you watched me. I appreciate it. I'm glad you enjoy this hot mess. You know, one thing about me is there's no filter with me. You know, I don't, you know, come up here trying to be something I'm not. Like, it's me, it's raw, it's real. Like, yesterday, I'm still gagging. I literally farted in front of on camera. I'm like, oh my God, that was so disgusting. But, you know, when little stuff like that happen, it's like, I'm human, so like, who don't fart, you know? So I'm like, what am I going to edit it for? I'm like, that's like fake to me, you know? I mean, it's not really fake, but it's kind of like, you're not giving people the real you. When you try to like, come on, you know people fart, don't try to cut that shit out. I mean, I'm not saying go farting in your videos and stuff, but I'm saying, if you happen to slip up or something, don't ponder it, you know, it ain't the end of the world, shoot. I'm sure, well, just sometimes when if the person that was watching your video probably could have farted at the same time you farted. So, you know, look, that's why I used to, like I told you, I'm just so comfortable. That's how I used to come in front of this camera looking all kinds of crazy. I just don't be caring. This is me, you know. So, I love you all. And always remember, I don't know if I said it, but if I did say it, I'm just going to say it one more time. You know, the hate ain't stopping. Oh yeah, I did say it because I remember doing this. But I just love saying it. If the hate ain't stopping, I mean, like, come on, if the hate ain't stopping, you're constantly being hated on. The hate ain't stopping. If the hate ain't stopping, then you're popping.